Hey guys, it's Eric. It's been a little while. I actually broke my tooth today, and they had to put a temporary crown on it, so that was fun. Yeah, I haven't been making a whole lot of videos lately because I've been swamped with life, and it's not been difficult for me personally. Mm, it actually hurts to talk. I'm gonna have to keep this video brief, but it's just been really difficult for me to find the time to stop and think about making videos. And considering this happened, it'll be 3 weeks or so before I get to make another one, so I figured I'd let everyone know now. But this really is starting to hurt. I'll have to keep this video real brief. INFJ stare. I'm not going to be able to explain as much as I had hoped for. The reason why it happens, I'm just going to lay out a couple of facts for you who are looking for information on the topic. INFJs, we mainly focus on intuitive processing. And here's a couple of facts for you in case you were wondering. Number one, the subconscious mind processes information 500,000 times faster than your conscious mind, which means the amount of time as you're listening to this, it is taking you to comprehend it. Your subconscious mind is working 500,000 times faster. Your conscious mind only processes 2,000 bits of information per second, but your subconscious mind processes I think it's 1 or 10, no, that's right, 1 million bits of information per second. In the same way, your conscious mind can only absorb, or no, I'm sorry, it's 10 million. Yeah, your subconscious mind processes 10 million per second, but your conscious mind can only absorb 13 bits of information. And you might be like, "What's a bit?" and have questions. Just listen for now. I'll answer them in a moment. So your subconscious mind absorbs 1 million bits of information. A bit is a technical term to mean electromagnetic impulses in the brain of neurons and synapses firing, signaling information to your conscious mind. We only use a small percentage of our brain's actual potential because our conscious mind cannot physically and physiologically handle 100% of our brain's capacity. So it's all stored in the subconscious mind. Everything that you see, every experience in your life is stored in your brain. And when you die, all those neurons fire at once and your life flashes before your eyes. It's a flash because your subconscious mind feeds all of that to your conscious mind as you're dying. And you get a sense and reality of how you've lived your life. This is a real thing. So I say all of that to say this. INFJs focus on, and in case you didn't know, the intuition is the subconscious layer of the brain. That gut feeling, intuition has been scientifically proven to rest in the subconscious layer of the brain. So INFJs mainly focus on intuitive processing, which means it is very difficult to memorize something and have it traced to your subconscious mind. You would need to have a very terrible or intense emotions, sex, or what's the other one? I can't remember the third one. Why can I not remember it? I'm going to have to look it up again. Basically, in order to have information move from your conscious mind to your subconscious mind, you have to nail it by an intense experience of feeling. And it's interesting. The conduit for sexual desires is a mix of biological, physiological, and emotional reactions. So it makes sense that sex would be one of the things that affects your subconscious. And I'm trying to teach to help everyone explain why INFJs do the INFJ stare, but I know it's a lot of information and it may take some time to figure it all out. So just listen, follow along, and absorb what you can. But if you think on your worst experience of your life, you can probably recall it vividly, even though you don't know how you remember things from the age of 4 years old. You do, because it's in your subconscious. And the subconscious deals directly with the person's psyche. And that in turn influences their experiences, how they react, their desires. In essence, your subconscious mind directly influences every single thing you do in your life. Your conscious mind is only processing 2,000 bits of the 10 million that's in the subconscious layer of the brain at a time. And I could be getting the numbers a bit off, but I remember I did the math, it's 500,000 times more. And you can't focus on 10 subjects at once. Instead, your brain will send that information, compartmentalize it in your subconscious, and then bring it right back out when you need it. So if you're thinking, I wonder what I'm going to eat for dinner. Oh, that's right. And all of a sudden, you're thinking about Christmas because you have a Christmas or Thanksgiving dinner coming up. Now you forgot about going home after you're done shopping, and now you're thinking, I have to shop for Thanksgiving food. What's happening is your subconscious mind is feeding your conscious mind information as you need it. Everything you think, every thought is either comes from your subconscious or is stored there, and as you learn information, the subconscious mind connects patterns. What I'm really trying to say is this: when you don't know something, your subconscious mind stores that information and then works in the background as you go about your day to learn, and then it gives you that information later. And that's why INFJs get the aha moment. That's intuition. It's all of a sudden you just realize something that you didn't know before. So INFJs mainly focus on intuitive processing. Now, finish what I'm saying. To log a memory, it has to either be intense emotions or sexually driven, and it will be logged in your subconscious, and you can remember it and recall it. But it is very difficult for that to happen. More often than not, the subconscious mind is what's feeding the conscious mind information. Now, I say all of that to say this. When an INFJ is staring at someone, we crave knowledge. Because we mainly focus on intuitive processing, we're always hungry to connect the dots. We're always hungry for information that will lead us to an understanding of a topic or a subject or a person or their psyche. So when an INFJ is staring at someone, usually it's like this. Straight face, no emotion, just looking at someone. We might blink and they'll look back at us and kind of like, what's going on? And we'll just then look away and go about our business. Why does this happen? It happens because we understand that there's a missing component. There's something our subconscious mind isn't getting. And the subconscious mind craves learning. It craves information you do not know. You might not know this, but it is best when you're speed reading to not understand something whatsoever and move on. Read it like 2 or 3 times. Read the line, and then as soon as you're like, I have absolutely no clue what this is talking about, that's a good thing. Move on. And as you continue learning and as time goes on and you get a better understanding of the subject, your subconscious mind will connect the dots and it will give you the knowledge of what that means. If I were to tell you, teach me the English language, you'd say, I don't know how, but you can use it, right? You understand what I'm saying, even from an analytical point of view. Now, you might not know what the term sophisticated means in its definition, but you understand it, and you understand how to use it because your subconscious mind has connected the dots. You may not understand what atomic dispersion is. You may not understand what atomical radiation is, but you understand the concept of radiation means to like spread out or like scatter, and it can be unseen, and atomic means like it can't be seen, right? So does that mean like it's dispersing at an atomic level? And the answer is yes. Of course there's more to it, but you get a sense of what it means, and you may not understand it, but that's the subconscious mind. So when an INFJ doesn't understand something about someone, when it feels like we're just not quite getting it, we're missing something, the INFJ stare, what the INFJ is doing is they're focusing on their intuition as it's picking up information on you, which can feel very invasive. It can feel almost like they're invading your personal space and they're intruding on your privacy, emotionally and mentally speaking. And this is true, but at the same time, it's something that we crave, and it's what sets us apart so much. INFJs are... I really don't like that. Much better. I didn't like the way that my bangs were in my face. INFJs are so focused on gathering information on people and on different facts that The INFJ stare can even occur in animals. It can occur in a painting. All right, it's not solely specific to humans. It can be done whenever we are reading a book. It can be done whenever we're looking at a video game screen and we're trying, it can be done at a chessboard. All right, it's not just on humans. Now, it's mainly done on people because, oh, my hair is looking really good tucked back. It's because I grew my bangs out first. I was smart this time. Um, it's mainly done with people because people's body language tells us a lot because we're surrounded by people from a young age. So, of course, having observed people's body language, we just know things about people. And we don't know how we know, but it's the subconscious mind feeding our conscious mind information. All right, now my tooth is starting to hurt, so I'm going to end the video here. I can make a part 2 if you want, but please, this is really hurting. I went through a lot of physical pain to make this video. Please comment your thoughts below, make questions for the next video so I know what to talk about, and like the video if this knowledge was helpful to you, and I'll see you all next time. Stay beautiful. Well, I mean, be beautiful. You are. You're all beautiful. All right, I'll see you all next time.